Good morning, Story Hour students. How are you today? Today would have been Grandma Barbie's first day back to Story Hour. Miss Michelle's taking a little break, although she's still making those busy bags for you. But Grandma Barbie hurt her foot, and so she couldn't be here today. So here I am, Miss Patty, gonna do your Story Hour today. And today, the whole thing has to do with where you are and who you are. So, first of all, you kids, no matter how young you are, you all know you live on the planet Earth, right? And if you could go from a giant camera and zoom in, you would see that you also live in a small section on Earth called the United States. And if you go in even closer to an even smaller section on the earth, you live in a state called Michigan. And last week, Miss Michelle, her whole story time and her busy bag was all about Michigan. And you know that you live in a state shaped like a mitten and that you live kind of in the middle right there. So that's all about you. Now, I want to back up a little bit, but before I do, I'm going to give you three things to remember that you can tell people that you know about where you are. You're on the earth, which is big and round. You're part of the United States of America, and you're part of Michigan. This is a little Michigan map. Now, I think it was interesting that my friend Tony Turkey was visiting with me the other day. Oh, I have a new turkey with me today. Hi. Hi. Well, hello, Turkey. What's your name? Tom. Oh, hi, Tom. Well, Tom, did you know that you are kind of an interesting bird? And last week they talked about robins because robins are the state of Michigan's bird. They're our state bird. And you're a turkey, and I'm sorry you're not our state bird, but you were almost our country's national bird. Hmm. Benjamin Franklin, a really smart man who lived a long time ago, wanted you to be the national bird. But guess what? The bald eagle won out. So I guess he's our national bird. But you know what? You're going to be really important next week when we talk about Thanksgiving. So, just to do a little dedication to Mr. Tom, I'm going to teach you a little thing about turkeys, even though that doesn't have to do with our Michigan or our United States. But remember, he was almost our national bird. So let's put up 5 fingers and we're going to do 5 little turkeys. Are you ready? 5 little turkeys standing at the door. One waddled off, and then there were 4. 4 little turkeys sitting near a tree. One waddled off, and then there were 3. 3 little turkeys with nothing to do. One waddled off, and then there were 2. 2 little turkeys in the morning sun. One waddled off, and then there was 1. 1 little turkey better run away, for soon it will be Thanksgiving Day. Ooh. Okay, now we'll do that one again next week when we talk more about Thanksgiving, and then I will have a copy of that for you so that you can do that with your family. So we have the Earth, we have the United States, and we have Michigan. And when you go down even closer to a smaller piece, you'll see the town that you live in Michigan. And if you go even smaller, you'll see the house near the town that you live in Michigan. And if you look inside the house, there's you. And your busy bag is all about you today. So let's pull out that and see what's inside. First of all, there's a cool lanyard with a name tag that tells all about you. So that if your mom and dad ever wanted to take you somewhere and they didn't want you to get lost, it would have a phone number and address, kind of a cool thing to have just in case. And your mom and dad can help you fill that out. You have a couple other things here. Of course, a snack. And you have things all about you, all about me, This says, some kids tell funny jokes, others are great in art. What makes me special? What sets me apart? And if you could turn this into you and tell what makes you special, we would love to hang some of these up at our library. Then you have a matching game. There's a poem and a fill in the blank, all about you. Mom and Dad can help you with that, Grandma and Grandpa. Here's one. I'm glad to be me. I look in the mirror and what do I see? I see me. No one else can be. I am precious. I'm glad to be me. My hair, my face, my personality, my size, my shape, the color of my skin all make up me outside and in. This Michelle has put in some bookmarks and some more matching games, coloring, graphing. Another one where you can turn this into you. Color by number. I really like these. I used to love these when I was a kid. And you can color it with crayons. Miss Michelle has put a paintbrush in. Maybe you could paint it. I think that might be something to do with these little things right here, the little stars. I'm not sure about that. And then we have all kinds of other activities for you. We have the heads, shoulders, knees, and toes because all about you includes your heads, your shoulders, your knees, and toes. Another color by number. Ways to make your face look depending on how you're feeling. Of course, the good old alphabet and some practicing on lines and circles. You're supposed to take your pencil or pen or crayon and go right over top of those. Then the most exciting one that I think, because I used to do this when I was a kid. If you take a flashlight and shine it on your face, you will see your shadow. Now, mine isn't very good right now because there's not a light shining on my face right now, but you will see your shadow. It's called a profile shadow. It will look something like this. And what you can do is then cut that out and put it on the paper. You can do it with black and cut it out. Like you could take the chalk and trace around it, cut it out and put it on white. You could go with white, cut it out and put it on black. So that's why the chalk might be in here. So all kinds of cool things for you. Another kind of a ruler with shapes and place where you can put your name. This could be a name tag for your desk if you have one. Kind of a cool thing like that. The last thing that Miss Michelle has is either a boy puppet or a girl puppet that you can turn into you. So when you come to get your busy bag, we'll see which one you want. Remember, you're part of the earth. You're part of the United States of America. You're part of the Mitten of Michigan, and you're you. So welcome to Story Hour. Next week, I'll have some books and stories and games and songs all about Thanksgiving. And then hopefully Grandma Barbie will be feeling better and she can come back. Bye-bye.